evil world we live in. But hey, I'm gonna keep living and loving life. I love my fans the most. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's gonna happen. When these racks blue, motherfuckers do whatever for this shit. Two things we don't do. We don't give money back and we don't say sorry.
Grab your teacups because this story is messy. Once again, Future is stirring drama, and this time he's bringing Lori Harvey and Sean Diddy Combs right back into the spotlight. Out of nowhere, Future dropped lyrics that suggest Lori wasn't just enjoying a luxury getaway in Italy with Diddy years ago. She may have been paid to be there. Yes, you heard that right, paid. Now, let's rewind to that trip. Photos of Lori and Diddy surfaced showing them cozy on a yacht in Italy, dressed in designer outfits, holding hands, and moving around like a full-blown couple. Fans were shocked because not too long before that, Lori had been linked to Diddy's son, Justin Combs. The entire situation had people confused, side-eyeing the relationship and debating whether it was romance or something else entirely. Future's lyrics threw fuel on that old fire. He hinted that Lori wasn't simply flown out for love or vibes, but for business. Insiders even whispered back then that this wasn't a random vacation. It was a paid arrangement. We're talking private jets, hotel suites, customized wardrobes, and top-tier luxury, all allegedly covered by Diddy.
Up too late. I see you. I like that. It's cute. Cute. Keep it up. It's over for you thoughts. It's over. It ain't that time. It's over for y'all. The other thoughts made it bad for you. See? Yeah. You gotta go back to that one. I hate you ghetto bitches. Y'all got some good pussy. Despite the ghetto chicks post, I love pretty women. Period. No matter what you hear or see, my bitches gotta be bad. My lady, my one lady. I was in the cooking when I said that. Stop nagging me.
Some say Lori walked away with a serious bag, and not just a couple thousand. Future's line suggests it was in the millions. That makes you stop and wonder, was this really about love, or was it about money? To understand why this even matters now, you've got to look at Future and Lori's history. Back in 2019, Lori Harvey and Future were an item. Their romance was quick, flashy, and very public. They vacationed together, posted couple photos, and gave fans the picture of a typical high-profile relationship. But just as fast as it started, it ended. And when Lori pulled away, Future didn't take it lightly. Future is known for being petty, but Lori's exit seemed to sting more than usual. He posted a now infamous line on Instagram, "She belongs to the streets." Everyone knew exactly who he was talking about. Later, he turned the breakup into music, dropping the lyric in his track Maybach, "Tell Steve Harvey, I don't want her." But here's the twist. In an earlier leaked draft of that same track, Future reportedly went even further, claiming Lori got paid to be with Diddy on that Italy trip. That line never made the final release, but screenshots of it started floating online, sparking conversations and conspiracies all over again. And if you followed Future for long, you know this is his pattern. When relationships with him end, he rarely lets them go quietly. He did the same with Ciara. He threw shade at Eliza Reign, one of his children's mothers, even denying his own child until DNA proved him wrong. His Instagram captions, his tweets, his verses, they're often loaded with subliminals and digs at women he used to date. Lori wasn't going to be the exception. The messiest part of this entire situation is the money.
Hey, tell Steve Harvey I don't want her. Yeah.
According to whispers, Lori may have been paid a staggering $1 million to go on that Italy trip with Diddy. Yes, a whole million. Not for a brand partnership, not for a modeling gig, not for a movie role, for a vacation. This alleged arrangement happened just months after Kim Porter, Diddy's longtime partner, had passed away. Lori had been close to Kim and even posted a tribute to her online. But fans noticed something odd. That tribute disappeared from Lori's page right after she was spotted in public with Diddy. People began to connect dots, messy ones, suggesting maybe there was more going on behind the scenes than just grief and support. The $1 million rumor might sound wild, but when you consider Diddy's history, it doesn't come out of thin air. Cassandra Cassie Ventura, Diddy's former longtime girlfriend, filed a lawsuit accusing him of emotional, physical, and financial control. Her case painted a disturbing picture of what life was like in his orbit. She alleged being manipulated, pressured, and subjected to situations she didn't want to be in. Cassie wasn't the only one. Other women, some public and some anonymous under Jane Doe, have described similar setups. One claimed Diddy ran a sugar baby arrangement where he flew women out, dressed them in designer clothes, and paid them simply to appear at events or stay on his arm. And then there are the smaller details fans started noticing. For example, a lot of women linked to Diddy during that period seemed to wear white nail polish. To most people, it's just a manicure, but online detectives suggested it was a subtle calling card, a way to spot women in Diddy's circle. Some laughed it off as a reach, but others swore it was a low-key symbol. Lori, during her time with Diddy, was also photographed rocking those white nails. Coincidence or not, it added fuel to the rumor mill. Lori wasn't the only one in this alleged world. Young Miami, from the rap group City Girls, openly admitted that Diddy spoiled her. She never outright said she was paid, but she made it clear he gave her whatever she wanted: designer bags, cars, luxury trips. Daphne Joy and Gina Hine were also linked to him and were surrounded by whispers of financial arrangements. So when Future implied Lori might have been paid, fans didn't find it too far-fetched. They saw it as part of a larger pattern. This wasn't the only time Lori made headlines. Remember the 2019 Rock Nation brunch? All the industry's biggest names were there, dressed in pastel and high fashion. But Lori ended up being the center of attention after cameras caught her having what looked like a cozy conversation with Jay-Z. On the surface, it seemed harmless, but fans slowed down the footage, analyzed every glance and gesture, and decided she was flirting. And when it comes to Jay-Z, the husband of Beyoncé, that's all it takes for the beehive to swarm. Within minutes, Lori's Instagram was covered in bee emojis. People accused her of trying to shoot her shot at Jay. Lori quickly defended herself, saying she was part of the beehive too, but the damage was done. Now, according to Future's alleged leaked lyrics, Lori might have tried something with Jay, but backed off fast once the backlash came. And when Jay-Z was clearly off limits, who was still around? Diddy. Let's circle back to that Italy trip again, because this part is especially awkward. Lori wasn't just there with Diddy. Her parents, Steve Harvey and Marjorie, were also there. Yes, Lori's protective father figure, the same Steve Harvey, known for giving relationship advice, was on the same vacation with his daughter and a man nearly 30 years older than her. At the time, Lori was 22 and Diddy was close to 50. Paparazzi snapped photos of Lori and Diddy walking hand in hand right in front of her parents. Steve was seen in some of those shots keeping his distance, looking uncomfortable. Fans speculated that Steve and Marjorie knew something wasn't right. One viral comment even said, "Steve Harvey looks like he wants to disappear in those pictures. Man knew something wasn't right." The family vacation only made the alleged arrangement look more staged. People wondered if Lori brought her parents along to make the whole situation seem more innocent. If this was just about romance rumors, maybe it would fade. But because of everything that's recently come out about Diddy, people look back at that Italy trip differently now. Cassie's lawsuit mentioned freak-offs, private gatherings where Diddy allegedly pressured women into things they didn't want to do. She described being drugged, manipulated, and forced into therapy afterward. After her case went public, other women stepped forward with similar stories. Some filed lawsuits, others spoke anonymously. One even said she still has health issues today from what she experienced. To be clear, Lori has never been accused of being part of that world. No legal documents connect her to those situations, and she hasn't spoken on it. But Future's new lyrics revived speculation, and the internet started digging all over again. So here we are. Future hints Lori Harvey was paid $1 million for a trip to Italy with Diddy. Some believe it, some think it's just Future being salty, and others see it as part of a bigger picture with Diddy's alleged behavior. Was it love? Was it business? Or was it something in between? The truth may never come out, but one thing's clear, Future knows how to stir the pot. He waited until the spotlight was already back on Diddy before throwing his lyrical grenade. The timing feels too calculated to be random. What do you think? Did Lori really take that $1 million deal? Or is Future just being Future, messy, petty, and unfiltered? Either way, this tea isn't cooling down anytime soon. So that's the tea. Do you think Lori really took that $1 million deal? Or is Future just being petty again? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more drama breakdowns. Trust me, this story is far from over.